Okay, you said like we will talk about Manthara in Tales of Mythology, right?
Yes, and Ramayana lines.
Yes. In Ramayana, if you take Manthara character, it's hardly like one page character.
Yeah.
If it is in a movie, it will be like hardly
1
5
frame.
minutes. 5
Yeah.
minutes is like a lot.
Yeah, maybe 2 frames, 3 frames, or something like that.
Yes. So
It's a very minute character.
It's
that's
a
what-
very minute character.
Yeah.
Then what's the point of discussing about Manthara?
So what is there to discuss about Manthara?
Exactly.
Okay, you know about, forget about Manthara for a moment. Do you know about the butterfly effect?
Yeah, from some movies I came to know about butterfly effect.
But it's like in physics, it's a concept, right?
Yes, it's usually called chaos theory.
Chaos theory, yeah.
Yes, you can't call it as physics or something.
Okay.
So,
But it's like people been calling chaos theory or the butterfly effect or micro event to gigant event. All these things is like basically talks about an event is indirectly related to a gigantic event.
yes,
Huh?
that's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, for example, butterfly effect is like the butterflies.
The flip of a
Butterfly is related to the earthquake.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that. They refer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Something like a nuclear war or something like that.
Something like that. So it's basically a micro event related to a gigantic event.
Yes.
With many layers
Exactly.
in between.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a chain reaction.
Yes.
Link by link,
Yes,
like that.
exactly.
Okay, so that is basically people call about butterfly effect. Or something,
Exactly.
Okay,
Yes.
so there is a butterfly effect in Ramayana, but you have to see through
Connections.
through the chains.
Okay.
Okay. So in this episode we'll explore these chains and the links in the chain. Okay. So we'll start with the Manthara. It's like as you said, it's a very minute character. It's not like a Rama, Sita, Ravana, Vibhishana, big characters. This is like one very minute character. It's just a maid to Kaika, Queen Kaika.
Yes.
Okay. And Queen Kaika is one of the queens of Dasratha,
Yes.
right? One of the 3 queens, I think.
Yes, and the important point noted here is that she is the mother of
Bharata.
Bharata, and
Bharata.
he is the second son of Dasharatha.
Yeah, his second son of Dasratha. Okay, correct. So Manthara is a maid to Kaika.
Yes.
Okay, and so Manthara is not a first class maid. There are different class of maids also there in Queens. She is not a first class maid. Okay, she is somewhere in the middle or low class or something like that. She is a old lady, and usually maids is like young people, like middle age. But she is a old lady.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it's Rama coronation days are going on, when Rama is about to get announced as a king by Dasharatha, so those are the preparations are going on. These are the days.
Yes.
Okay, and Ayodhya is not a kingdom. Ayodhya is empire. So there are many days.
Yeah, it will take a lot of days.
A lot of days to
prepare
make the preparation, all these things. Okay, those are the days. And then if you see Kaika is also human being, and every human being, as we said in our previous episodes, everybody has jealous. Everybody has this kind of stuff in their systems. Okay, and Kaika is also having this kind of jealous things. Jealous means what? His son is not becoming a king.
But I want to add some point in some versions of Ramayana. Of course, there are many versions. In some versions of Ramayana, it is mentioned that Kaika also loved Rama as his son, and she also taught something to Rama.
No. It could be true, but not as equal as his son.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah.
Rama is a son to Kaika, and to Kaushalya. Kaushalya is a original mother.
Yes.
It's like a blood mother, right?
Yes.
And Kaika is also mother. Okay. Is also loved. Rama is also loved by many people, and Kaika, there is no lie when we say that the Kaika loved Rama. But Kaika cannot love Rama as his own equal son, his own son, as equal as his own son. And he has a Bharata. Okay, and then obviously there is a jealous stuff is going on in her system. Okay, that has been there. And then when the coronation is happening, it is there somewhere, and it's waiting to take an expression. That's where the Manthara comes. Manthara knows exactly the psychology of Kaika. So he just laid the strategy, and then he want to place her votes very precisely and tap her jealous issues.
So why Manthara did this? Of course, Kaika has some kind of logic.
Yeah, exactly. Why Manthara did it?
So she has some motive, like her son is not he is not the king of the Ayodhya.
No, he will not become king of Ayodhya.
Yeah.
Rama becomes king. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And she has a motive.
Yeah, exactly.
But why Manthara did it?
Why Manthara did it is like just to raise her level from low or middle to inner circle.
Okay.
So that she will be treated as a personal assistant or the first class maid. So she will also get some kind of a respect.
Okay.
And also she is an old lady and she wants physical comforts also. Okay. And all the clothing and all the good food, delicious food. Everything is self-driven there. And she is also selfish and self-driven. And she used the words, because of the maturity, old age, she used the exactly right words to tap the jealous stuff. So once the jealous takes an expression, then Manthara role is finished. And then Kaika takes his own intelligence to satisfy his own jealous. And also, Manthara gave a strategy. Dasara is the king, okay, and she is a queen. Kaika is a queen. Queen cannot do anything. Queen doesn't have power. King has a power. So, if Kaika decides Rama is not a king, it will not happen. Dasara has to decide that. So for that one, Manthara gives some kind of a strategy also. You place this one in this right words to Dasharatha and he will listen. And he used the background also. At one point of time in their erotic nights, something like that, Dasharatha was a little weak, little softened to Kaika, and Kaika got 3 boons. So one of the boon is Bharata should become king. And she got 3 boons, and the Manthara strategy is to you ask for these boons, and then promise is promise, and Dasara cannot go back to his own promise. He cannot break the promise, something like that. And then Kaika asked Dasharatha to fulfill her boons. Okay. So one of the boons is like Rama should go back, should go to exile. Okay. Second is like Bharata should become king. And there is another third boon is also there that I don't recall, but these are the two major boons. So, and then of course Dasharatha was devastated because Dasharatha loved Rama loved Dasharatha loved Rama also very nice, very good, and he is the first born.
Yes, of course.
So everybody, even in kingdom wise, the people wise also, firstborn has to get the successor, something like that.
Yes,
So
yes.
if it is not, something is happening in the palace. Somewhat the normal layman thinks about it. It's kind of a different image to Dasharatha also. Yeah.
It's a kind of stereotype belief, like the father usually loves the firstborn, and the mother usually loves the lastborn, something like that.
Something like that. So he was devastated, but promise is promise, and he fulfilled the promise. And then he asked the Rama to go exile, and he asked the Bharata to become king, and this and that. Why the Rama went to exile, and he asked Kaika doesn't want Sita to suffer or Lakshmana to suffer. Okay. These people is not in Kaika's king. Okay. Only Rama has to go to exile. Exile means those times exile means like living outside of kingdom without having any comforts and living in forests for 14 years. I mean, it's like a natural killing. I mean, you have to live with animals, basically. In forest means.
If you leave a king in a forest,
he is not equipped even.
He may not be having like life surviving skills. Those kind of
exactly. So that is exactly Kaika's desire. Once Rama went to this exile, he shouldn't be back. Any human being shouldn't be back because of a lot of predators there. It's like natural killing. Once and also second thing is like Bharata. Bharata become a king. If Rama come back, Rama would wage a war. That is also there. That's why he asked that Rama should go to exile. Okay. So then, of course, what happens in the in Ramayana? Rama agreed that one, and then Sita followed. Sita said that I cannot live without you, something like that. And Lakshmana is also followed Rama because Lakshmana loved Rama like anything. Like as a brother, he gives his life for something like that.
Of course, their mothers are like
their mothers are different, though their mothers are different, but he's like that, and then he followed. So then they went to forest, and then Surpanaka came, and then Surpanaka was insulted by Lakshmana,
yes,
definitely. And then raged Surpanaka went to Ravana and give some kind of manipulation about the beauty of Sita, and then he
kidnapped Sita.
He came to the picture and he kidnapped the Sita, and then he put not only kidnapped, he abducted Sita and put in his own gardens or something like that, and Rama waged a war. Okay, and then not only waged a war, I mean he was in search of Sita, and then Vali Sugriva came. And Vali died, and Sugriva won, and he helped Sugriva, and then with the help of Sugriva's army, he built a bridge, and then he waged a war to Ravana, and then Vibhishana came, and the strategies mixed, and then he got victorious, and then Ravana was killed. All these kind of small links in the Ramayana's chain. Okay, so Manthara, we all know Manthara has a very minute character. Like a micro event. And we all know without Ravana there will be no Ramayana. That's like Ramayana is a gigantic figure in Ramayana.
And there is no direct relation with Ravana and Rama.
There is no direct relation. That is true. So there is no... Manthara doesn't have any relation with Rama also. He is a maid to Kaika. That's it.
Yes,
and he is the one who is in the suffering mode.
Yes, and even if you think in geographically, Ayodhya is like far away in the north in India. And Sri Lanka is like this far.
Exactly. So you have to travel across the India and make the bridge.
And Sri Lanka is not like a neighboring kingdom.
It's an island, right?
Yes,
it's an island. Exactly. So you see a minute character like Manthara, like a micro event, is indirectly related to gigantic event, like a gigantic mighty Ravana. Mighty Ravana fell down because of Manthara. Otherwise, you would have lived 1,000 years. So this is basically butterfly effect. We should give credit to Valmiki. This is one of the beauty of writing. You see a different layers from micro event to major event. Valmiki wrote this one very beautifully. That's why Ramayana is like a kavya. It's like a poetic expression. It's not like a Mahabharata. Mahabharata, you don't have this kind of you find this kind of thing, but you don't have this kind of a layer by layer poetic expressions. So that's why Ramayana lives forever.
But in Mahabharata, also like you said, you do fight, but it is a very big story.
It's a very big story, and it's like there are different layers also there. It's not like a poetic. It's not like poetic expression. It's like a realistic expressions.
Yes.
It's like a very real instance. But Rama is not like that. Ramayana, see, in Mahabharata, everybody is a culprit, guys.
Yes.
Except a few names like Bhishma, Karna, few names. But in Ramayana, very few names are culprit. Everybody is done by morals. You see, Dasharatha is also devastated.
Yes.
That's why he's not interested to send Rama. He's like a moral, right?
Yes.
And also Rama he follows the moral, and Sita follows the moral. Lakshmana is nowhere related to this Kaika's scheme. And Lakshmana went for his brother. He's not even like a blood brother. Okay. And also you see Vali Sugriva, you see Hanuman, Angad. You name any, everybody run by morals. A certain kind of morals. But you don't see this kind of morals in Mahabharata. Everybody run by their own selfishness. You see, Manthara is definitely selfish. Kaika is selfish. There are a few names there. Maybe Ravana is also definitely selfish. But other people doesn't possessed by selfishness completely. These people are possessed by completely. Just to get from low class to first class, Manthara did all these things.
So, the Manthara's advice is the butterfly flipping.
No, Manthara's advice is the death call for Ravana. That's where when Manthara having a close quarters with Kaika, that is the time Ravana that date is decided. That is the death Muhurta. That auspicious time for Ravana. The mighty Ravana is felled because of Manthara's advice. Yeah, that's it. End of the story. Otherwise, nobody goes. Rama didn't go to exile. Sita didn't go, and Ravana would live forever. Yeah. And Vibhishana wouldn't become any king also. I mean, you can take same thing with Vibhishana king. I mean, why Vibhishana become king? Because of Manthara. You can also take that one also. It is like events. Yeah, that is Manthara. Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to add about Manthara?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Okay, done.
Yeah.